Nick with my best friends. We start to plan what we will do.
Hey girl, so I hope you're doing well. I hope your day's been going great so far. So you asked me for a YouTube video basically showing what my natural hair wash day looks like, and that is exactly what I did. I also answered some questions from Instagram question poll situations in the video, so I hope that answers that too. In the video I also mentioned how I have increased the volume and the thickness of my hair because my hair used to be really thin, and I found the secret and I cannot keep it to myself, child. You know me, I'm always plugging you as a friend. So yeah, I tell you the products that I use, I tell you the methods that I go about doing my hair, very detailed, step to step as to what I do with my own hair, and I hope it really helps you. I hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe, and share to your natural friends too. Like, if you have a natural friend, hook them up, let them know, have them watch. Maybe it could help them too. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Let's get into it. Okay, so the first question that I usually get is how often do I wash my hair? And for me, that depends on the week, because some days or rather some weeks I am working out more often, which means that I get a lot more sweat on my scalp than other weeks. So usually I do it like a good 2 weeks, and sometimes it's every single week. It really depends on my lifestyle, because obviously you want to do what is more beneficial to your lifestyle, and you don't want to stress yourself. You basically want to make your journey as easy as possible, which is my motto as a lazy natural. I'm trying to get things done as fast as possible, as easy as possible. I've been through the whole stage of taking care, not like taking care, but like taking time, and a lot of other things do demand my time. Do whatever you can. For me, it's every single 2 weeks or every single week, but keep in mind it's not every single 2 weeks without water. So basically what I do is I literally just take a spray bottle, I spray my scalp every day, every second day in that 2 weeks. So it's not like my hair is not touching water at all. I literally take a bottle like this, I literally spray through my hair, I open my scalp, make sure that my scalp is really receiving water. That has been my absolute favorite thing. It's been doing a lot for my hair. That is something that has really increased the volume in my hair. I've really seen the difference with the past 6 months. This is an updated wash hair routine. Wash day, I don't want to call it a wash day because child, we're working with time here, but this is what I've been doing. Water has literally been the secret. I used to be so afraid of water because, you know, shrinkage and whatever, it makes it a lot more difficult, in quotation marks, to work with, but it's been so amazing for me. So usually how I start my wash days is if I am having a lot of knots on my ends, if my hair is feeling a little knotted, you know, a little hard, I start off with conditioner. So basically I use the TRESemmé ranges for conditioner and shampoo. This one is the smooth keratin, or the keratin smooth with marula oil. It's the shampoo, it's low in sulfates, both are low in sulfates, but basically when it comes to conditioner, I always go for TRESemmé or organics. So basically what I do is I literally take this much. Oh, yeah, you don't spill it like I did, but you take however much is enough for your hair. Oh my goodness, it's so bright. I don't know if you can see that. I don't know if you can see this, but half of my palm is full with conditioner. What I do is I literally put it on my ends and just lather my ends, soften my hair before I go into the shower, just to give it, or have an easier time in the shower, if you get what I mean. I let it sit in here for a good 2 minutes, just so my ends can get used to what's going on and what the situation is. So pro tip number 1 of the thing that's really been working for me is a spritz bottle, using water, hydrating your scalp, hydrating your hair. It's done amazing things for volume. Pro tip number 2 is I recently got this. Guys, when I say my life is literally changed, I will never go back. This right here. So this is, I don't know what they call it because I know it's not a Denman brush, but this is basically a brush that it has a little bit of hair, okay? It just has a little bit of hair. It's the small ones you can't really get out. I got this from Clicks. It was like 34 bucks. It's the best hair purchase I've ever made besides conditioner from Tresemme. When you make this purchase, make sure that you're getting a really hard one, because obviously your hair is natural. You're not looking for something soft that's literally going to be sliding through your hair. You need something really hard for this. I thought it would be a lot harder, but it still works. It still works amazing. Also, you get the smaller ones. I don't suggest you get those because I feel like for me, they don't give as much control as the ones with the handle. I'll probably find the link and then I'll put it down in the description box, but this right here has changed my life. So basically what I do is, after I'm done with this, I go into the shower, right? I go into the shower, I get my hair damp, I don't get it fully wet. What you do is you take this brush right here, pour some conditioner in. There are 2 ways that you can wash your hair in the shower. You can do it in sections with your hair braided, or you can just go in like this, which is gonna take a lot more time than usual, but you still get the job done, if you get what I mean. What you do is you get this brush with the conditioner on it, you take a section of hair and you literally brush through it. Remember, your hair is wet, so it's also very lathered, it's feeling very smooth. This means that you are cutting down your detangling time by literally half, and you haven't even started yet. You know, like shampoo hasn't even hit your scalp. So that's pro tip number 2, get this brush. If there's one thing that you'll hear from this whole video, is this brush and conditioner. When it comes to shampoo, what I do is, you want to get the shampoo in your scalp. You're not trying to get it on your actual hair strands, because what's dirty is your scalp, and the shampoo is eventually going to travel to the ends of your hair, right? You don't want to be drying out your hair, especially when it has stuff like sulfates. This is lower in sulfates, it does have sulfates, but I prefer it. It does the job. Like, I'm happy with this, even if it does have sulfates, which is not the best thing, but I can't really complain, you know? Like, I like the leather, I like kill me, don't kill me. But basically, you want to get this on your scalp. So what I do is I literally pour it on my fingers, right? Rub it, and then I work it into my scalp, all the way into my scalp, and then I wash it out, and then I do a second round, and then that's when the lathering comes. Usually for this, that's what I've noticed. Usually the first round doesn't give you much foaminess, it doesn't give you much lathering, but the second round, perfect. The same thing with conditioner. You put the conditioner on the brush, same situation. For me, I don't even know how long this takes. Maybe 7 to 15 minutes. It depends really on how much work I need to do in terms of detangling and whether I've actually split it into sections. Please, pro tip, split your hair into sections. You will get through it a lot quicker. Okay. My next step is obviously hopping out of the shower. Once you've brushed out your conditioner, you can use a towel, but I have been towards the t-shirt version of drying my hair. So I would take usually a t-shirt that is like this sort of material. I don't want to call it nylon because it's definitely not nylon, but it's also not cotton. But this is basically a sports shirt. It has almost 0 friction. It's not like cotton. So you want to wrap your hair around with this, and then you want to keep it moving. I don't completely dry my hair out because I need that moisture while I am busy with my hair, if you know what I mean. I don't want my hair to dry out. You also want to keep this with you as you are going through your hair care routine, and you are kind of like going through your hair and applying products onto it just to give it some extra hydration. Okay, so the next step is hair products. This is something I always get a question about. What hair products am I using? What am I putting in my hair to get it so voluminous and so thick looking? And the answer is hydrating products. I think about 6 months ago, 5-6 months ago, I literally stopped using oils on my hair. Now hear me out. I know it was also a crazy concept for me because my whole journey of natural hair, I was putting in coconut oil, jojoba oil, I was putting in olive oil, literally everything that I could think of. And this really, it confronted what I've always known, but it's working. I kept to it. And yeah, the products that I've been using that are really hydrating my hair and I'm really happy with and my hair is really loving right now are these Afri True Naturals. range products from Clicks. These are also very affordable. I don't think there's anything as affordable as this. This is actually what drew me to these, because they were so affordable. I think this is like 54 rand or 60 rand. Same thing with this. No, I'm lying. This is like 54 rand. I think this is in the 30s or something. But basically, this is the hydrating cold cream. This is their gel, and right here we have the leave-in detangler, which is something I've only recently been using, but it's also really good. Another thing that I also put in my hair, which I don't have in stock right now, is Bro Cream. I will just put a picture of it right here. I love it. Like, it does have a little bit of, is it oil? It is my protein source, if I can say. That's where I get my protein for my hair. That's what makes my hair feel strong and good and coated. And that is what I love for my hair. I start off with the leave-in conditioner. I lather this onto my hair. Not very thick though. I don't put a lot of product into my hair because I also want to have my hair feeling light. I don't want it feeling heavy at the end of the day. I use that with a brush and I just comb through it. That's another thing. I used to be like, no combs, no brushes. Combs and brushes are working for me right now. Combs and brushes are really working for me now. So I'm back to brushes and combs. After that, I use this hydrating cream. So I start off with the leave-in and then I put this on. Not a lot, literally for a section of hair. This is how much I put on. You see this? Oh my goodness. You see this amount, yeah? I start off with this. If it's not enough for the section of hair, then I top up. It's really not that deep when it comes to measurements. I just make sure that I'm not putting in a lot. After that, I put on some Bro Cream. Remember when you're doing this that you are starting from your ends and you're working your way up when it comes to using products, because you are trying to retain length, right? You're trying to make sure that your ends are not dry. You're trying to make sure that they're intact. And another question that I got was, do I suggest cutting my ends? Should we cut out split ends? Personally, I haven't been faithful with that and my length retention is still looking great though. The problem is that my hair gets really knotty because the split ends, my hair does go together and you know, they're doing their thing. So if you can, I highly suggest that you do cut your ends. That's something I actually should get to because After that, I put in this gel. Basically, this is how it looks like. It's very gooey, very wet. Usually you can use this for edges, but I put this in my hair because it does wonders for my texture. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's a witchcraft, but it works. And that is what I put in my hair. So I do this section by section. I literally take a section out. Like so. Okay, my hair is really knotted right now. I cannot even separate it. But basically, I work from the bottom, work my way up, and when I'm done with all my products, I brush it a little bit. And then I put it into twists. When I'm done with the twist, I basically wrap it around itself and move on to the next section over here. Now that is the wash day routine for me, and that is how I work. If you have any questions, make sure to leave them down in the description. If you have any questions, make sure to leave them down in the description box. I will most definitely get to you. I will be answering a lot of the other things that I left out in the description box. So takeaway from this video is you need to do what's best for your hair and your lifestyle. So if you are able to wash every single week, of course, do that. But also do that in moderation to your hair. Listen to what your hair likes. Do it over some time and see what happens. Please hydrate your hair, hydrate your scalp. Make sure you're taking care of your hair and your scalp in terms of hydration, because your hair needs water. You need your hair to revitalize, and also it helps a lot with damaged hair. That's what I have noticed quite a lot. Number 3, conditioner. And this brush right here. You see this brush? This is what you need to get. Number 4, hydrating products. Cut out your oils. Trust me with this. Do it for 3 months. Just stick with me for 3 months, okay? Stick with me for 3 months. You can even send me videos and pictures of your hair progress. I will be happy to see them. I'll even repost them. Yeah, I just hope you have a good journey. I hope I explained everything that I needed to explain. I hope it was easy to understand. And yeah, this is myself, the one I'm gonna go ahead and wash my hair right now, and I'll get back to you in the next video.
Well, I read that the French always say what's on their mind, leaving lipstick stains on tall glasses of wine. Practically invented being nonchalant.